Only source for all the stuff you care about. Like you said, I'm ENunn.
Yeah. I'm Kevin Ferreira.
This is the man.
It's Thursday, February 28th, and we're coming to you live from the G4 studios here in Los Angeles.
On today's show, a goat walks on a tightrope with a monkey on his back. What is right? Ladies and gentlemen, it does not get much better than this. We will show you the dramatic video in around the net. Plus, Zach Selwyn and 80 friends froze in public for 5 minutes as onlookers freaked out. We'll reveal the social and exclusive.
Also, we're going to review some toys from your past and see if they stand the test of time. Up today, we're playing with Captain Power's light gun game. And, wait a minute, we'll actually get a special message from Captain Power himself. Yes to that. Then we're running down the latest robot news, including the Pentagon's fully autonomous, 6-wheeled, 7-ton, all-terrain, unmanned combat vehicle. People are going to die.
People will die.
They deserve it because they hate our freedom. Don't hate my freedom. Crush you with a bald eagle and stars and stripes.
Bald eagles are no longer endangered.
Oh,
very
screw them.
So you can kill
we
one
should
if
kill
you
them
want
with our robots.
No longer illegal, my friend. Time to run down the top 5 things on the web.
That means some
now.
bald eagles are banging. I like that.
That's right. And you
Serious
can kill them
stuff,
while
folks.
they're having sex.
Let's go around the net. Millions of hits in less than a week. And the video features a celebrity choir, and because of that, We Are the World, suddenly it's relevant again.
That's right. So coming in at number 5, a video from Japan popped up on the interwebs that uses Japanese celebrity impersonators singing this 1985 classic, and it may be even better than the original.
Oh, it totally is.
Enjoy.
We are the part of God's happy family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need.
We are the world.
Question.
Yes.
Why is it that when Asians speak with an accent, they sound deaf?
I don't know.
You know, we are the world. We are here. What? Thank you, Lizelle. That was for you.
One insensitive bastard. Awesome. You found one.
They can't hear me. Can you read my lips?
The show is closed captioned, by the way.
Oh.
So if you want to have fun with that.
But whoever's typing it, please type something nice.
Maybe I should have gone to grad school. You know?
All right. Well, the 1985 hit "We Are the World" raised over $63 million to help fight starvation in Africa.
Well, glad it worked.
Yeah, but not that one. The original one. The original.
Oh, yeah. Send them an MRE.
Coming in at number 4 today, we have a College Humor original about that cool English teacher we all had at some point in our sad academic career.
Yeah, the cool English teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
always.
wore a corduroy jacket.
Hell, can we get a pipe, please?
I would love a pipe and a little scarf.
Nice. Yeah. Always tried too hard, though.
Yeah.
Always writing the next great American novel. Probably sleeping with the students, both male and female.
Yeah.
But here, the cool teacher lectures the College Humor staff.
Came across a very cool English teacher over in Trenton, New Jersey. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Gurwitch.
Okay, well, Mr. Gurwitch is my great-granddad's name. You guys can call me Mr. G, all right? No rules in this class, okay? No rules. One rule. Don't throw paper airplanes at me when I'm turned around, okay? Because when I'm not looking, Zeppelin is. Turn to page 400 of fun, all right? Things aren't so good at home. So basically, Tybalt's all pissed off, right? And he wants to pop a Capulet. Just tear your covers off, okay? Tear them off. You gonna judge a book by that? Sometimes I buy chicken breasts just to feel other flesh against mine. All right, guys, your homework is to have fun.
And I agree. I'll tell you, the touch and the feel of a good Foster Farms, just as good as a real thing.
Yeah.
With sometimes less salmonella.
College Humor, Funny Die, Onion News Network. Great. They all do great
they're
stuff.
all hitting it.
Now, unfortunately, the cool English teacher is now an endangered species, so we have to look out for them.
Most of them are, out of teaching and operate amateur porn sites.
Yeah.
With a heavy concentration on interracial swinging, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like your future, Kevin.
I can't wait. I have so many .coms.
I know! He has a really good one I wanted to get on. If you don't do it, can I do it?
I know. You want to be a friend of Todd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do. All right. Hit number 3 today is a commercial for a small mom-and-pop strip club. Dad is tending bar and mom's working the pole, that kind of thing. And it's in Long Island City.
Now, most of the time when you see an ad for a strip club, it features artificially enhanced young ladies wearing the slightest hint of clothing and dancing around some poles.
Yes, but this strip club, they decided to take a slightly more sci-fi approach.
Mm-hmm.
It's only this world.
Little alien groping.
You like that?
Fan belt, so tricky.
Feel a little something going?
Huh?
Little wind under
Little
there?
alien mind meld?
Something?
Yeah, there's something happening.
Something.
Yeah,
Now you
not a
guys
whole lot.
remember, for all your transgalactic sexual needs, visit this strip club that we are not allowed to tell you the name of.
Conveniently located between LaGuardia Community College and the Sunnyside Mall.
Today's number 2 item on the Around the Net takes us back into the magical world of the Filipino prison system.
That just sounds fun.
Very exciting. These people.
They're good. They're good. Look, you probably remember the video of hundreds of prison inmates performing the joyous dance rendition of Michael Jackson's Thriller. Now, yes, one man. The same
you
prison
should all know it.
has actually gotten a hold of a few more classic American albums, and they set their in-house choreographer to work. Told me it's cool to see him, and I think, well, what are they doing in there? But apparently the prison warden forces them to learn those dances for his own amusement. Look, the prison warden can be forcing a lot more on or in those guys than just like learning a couple dance moves.
That's true. I actually think it might be.
And half of them are there for Soldier Boing that like if they Supermaned it, that's why they're there. That's 5 to 10. Trust me.
Well, look. We here at Attack of the Show officially called for an end to Soulja Boy dance videos on the internet.
Yes.
This one, my friends, gets a pass just for the sheer amount of effort. So, well done.
We do need to dock him a few points for not doing the hammer shimmy.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Translates to additional 2 years in prison. Sorry. In a slammer. Now we'd like to take a moment to mentally prepare for today's number 1 item on Around the Net. This, wow, I don't even, please, because I can't. So, you.
As self-proclaimed interweb experts, Kevin, and I have seen a lot of things in our internet browsers, but this is quite possibly the best thing we have ever seen.
Possibly? No.
What?
This is the best thing we've ever
My
seen. equals 1 cup and a tightrope.com. Get it now. Get it now. That is something I never thought I would see. And now that I've seen it, I got to be honest, I don't know if I was truly alive before seeing it.
And
you don't know what's missing from your life until you see a goat on a cup, on a tightrope, a monkey on a head.
I truly believe in God.
Thank you. She's converted, folks. This is a big day for her. Big day for her.
I do have to say something. Because we showed that video, legally, we should let you know that in case you were worried about the goat and monkey potentially being abused in that Chinese circus, be not concerned, my friend. Here to tell us about how animals are loved and cared for is our very own Attack of the Show bear.
No,
Yes,
really, no,
bear.
I'm getting tired. You guys, we're tired of the bear, right? Like,
look, no. You're tired of the bear. Please do not boo. Hopefully you're booing Kevin, telling the bear to go away, because look,
we're tired of the bear.
Fans at home, it's the bear's last day, and it wants to say something.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was his last day. I'm sorry, I did not know that. Yeah, now what?
Hey, Bear, you're a total D-bag.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So rude. We give and we give, and then, oh, man.
Well.
He's an Emmer-effer, is what I...
Oh, what? I can't bear to hear you talk like that.
You want a bear hug? Oh, man!
No, just don't.
Wait.
Just don't.
It's the bear of the day.
To get your daily viral fix, make sure you head on over to g4tv.com.
It's getting grizzly in here.
/ around the net. There you can for the Around the Net
You're like a teddy bear. What? It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. I can't think of any more.
Don't forget.
It's a bear-horrific day. Oh, man.
Catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring our new ATN after-hour segment with exclusive videos. Tonight you'll see a hot chick getting manhandled and wrestled to the ground. So that's pretty hot.
It's the bare necessities.
Right now it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Cayley.
Is that for me to stop?
And the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, a new lawsuit against Apple may be affecting your iPhone. Plus, hackers say they're helping to keep your personal information from being exposed on the web. But it's bad news that it's out there in the first place. And Indiana Jones 4 will make its global premiere at a major film festival, but not in the format you might expect. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes, but first, back to you guys.
Still ahead, Zach and an improv group froze in public for over 5 minutes. Insanity ensued. We will reveal the stunt as it went down.
They froze? Do you mean they paused?
They froze in cold.
Plus, we have an exclusive 10,000 BC clip where a mammoth stampede destroys a city.
Yeah.
And then in Gadgetron, we're going to review a Porsche racing wheel that's force feedback enabled for your PS3 and your PC. It's a big show.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We got an hour, folks. Stick around. Porsche, it's that.
Nintendo here in Hollywood.
The Feed with Layla Cayley.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's get to it. Apple is being sued by the inventor of Caller ID for violating his patent on call display. The patent describes a system that matches up incoming calls with contact lists stored on the phone and was created in 1990 by Romek Figa. Figa says he contacted Apple about licensing the patent, but the company turned him down. If Figa is victorious, he wants to bar Apple from selling the iPhone. Apple has yet to comment on the lawsuit, and they don't seem very worried. And by the way, guys, they've confirmed that their software development kit event event will be held on March 6th, so it looks like we'll finally see some third-party apps for the Jesus phones. It just got easier for cops and criminals to get a hold of your personal information, and this isn't funny. Google hacking is a technique that displays sensitive information like credit card numbers and passwords that haven't been properly secured, and it used to be a time-consuming manual process. Now it's possible to Google hack automatically with a program called Gulag. The designers of Gulag say they are making the web a safer place by uncovering flaws in the way websites handle confidential details and expose where they need safeguards. But they've also made it a whole lot easier for the bad guys to see your slip. Good one, guys. Alright, it's bad enough you sometimes see unwanted videos sent by your friends on the internet. Now you may have to suffer through someone else's videos in public. That's because 3M and Microvision have designed a small projector for PDAs and media players that will play your media anywhere. Experts at the BBC say that the innovation sounds good at first, but warns that down the road the technology will lead to what amounts to air pollution, as well as legislation regarding playing movies in the public space. Well, it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye or sees something they don't want to see. Woo. Alright, on Tuesday's Loop, we discussed whether a web series such as Quarter Life could be successful on network television. Looks like the discussion is over. Quarter Life, the first internet show to be picked up by a TV network, brought NBC the worst ratings in 17 years. Only 3.1 million viewers tuned in to see the Made for MySpace series, and rumor has it that there may only be 1 or 2 more airings before it gets yanked. The failure doesn't mean other internet projects won't be able to cross over to network, but these results certainly aren't going to make things easier for them. And finally, guys, some good and bad Indiana Jones news broke today. First, the full film in the franchise will make its worldwide debut at the Cannes Film Festival on May 15th, and may also be kicking off the festival. However, if you are hoping to see Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull digitally projected, you're out of luck. Steven Spielberg has decided to keep things old school, meaning that every showing of Indy will unspool off of large film reels, making the experience seem more like a serial flick from the past. I think that's kind of cool. Alright guys, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Keep your iPod fed with all the news you need to know by downloading our Daily Feed podcast, one of iTunes' best podcasts of 2007. Thanks for that. Get it now at g4tv.com/podcast. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
Put your knee here.
Where?
Put your knee like this.
Okay.
And then hold on to my arm and kick up your leg.
What?
Kick it up. That's a cheer move.
Oh.
You're so heavy.
Well, yeah, you think? Jeez.
You look lighter.
Are you a bass or a flyer?
Yeah,
well, next time,
right.
get some air.
Welcome back. Now, a couple weeks ago, a flash mob
Can I get a sling and some attention on Gawker, please? Anybody?
It's Steve Famer.
Oh.
Froze solid in New York City's Grand Central Station, confusing passersby, but delighting millions when it was posted on the web.
Oh, yes. Zach Selwyn got the secret email containing the time and the location for when this experiment was going to be tried on the West Coast.
Hey, Zach Selwyn here at a super secret meeting spot in Los Angeles where underground performance art group Gorilla LA is preparing for one of their most unexpected stunts ever.
What up, Gorilla LA? Okay, just so everybody knows, we are freezing at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica at approximately 3:15.
Okay, so Improv Everywhere did this big stunt at
Grand Central
Station in New York City. Are you at all related to that crew?
We are a sister group. We are not Improv Everywhere. They have slow motion shopped at Home Depot. They get on the subway with no pants on. They have shopped in Abercrombie & Fitch with no shirts on. And they have done multiple freezes, including the one at Grand Central Station.
Like Frozen.
Tell me exactly why you guys are pulling this stunt today.
Well, we want to give people a different view of life. We want people to go home with a smile. We want people to have a story that they'll be telling for years, hopefully, and just to have fun. You all have a trigger. Make sure you know where that person is around 3 o'clock and watch them.
Explain what a trigger person is.
Okay, everybody has a trigger person in the freeze. When their trigger person freezes, they will be freezing. So we will have a domino effect.
With the ground rules laid, the troupe moved out for their public display. All right, they say the time is about 3:15. Now the telltale maneuver we're looking for is for Ari behind me to spill his coffee.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
And everybody's just frozen. Are
We just walked up here about a minute ago.
I think it's some sort of exhibit for a reason or something.
The truth commercial, probably, huh?
Oh, just like the thing in New York.
Congratulations, nice work.
Thank you, sir.
How do you think that went?
Oh, it was amazing. It was brilliant.
What was your initial reaction?
Oh, you know what? It brought me back to the 70s. I used to smoke a lot of weed, and I used to see like that. I swear to God. So it was like I looked around for a while. I thought I was having a flashback.
Successful day here at 3rd Street Promenade. These guys truly know how to make an impression, and they're taking performance art to the next level. Who knows what they're going to come up with next?
Flash mobs have been a popular form of recreation for liberal hipster types for the past 5 years, and now from zombies to filling department stores, they are as popular as ever.
Very true. I'm still waiting for the flash mob of chicks who actually show up at my apartment to flash me.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. So if you want to sign up for that, please.
Still waiting.
MySpace.
Still ahead, we will review Captain Power's light gun game. Anyone's got Captain Power himself with a special message for his fans.
And in Attack This, we look at things for rich bastards, including a chess set made from woolly mammoth ivory. Comes to you for the bargain basement price of about $10,000. Stick around.
The feed is brought to you by the U.S. Navy. Accelerate your life.
Want to play a game?
Yeah.
All right, well, guess whose childhood sucked?
Yours?
Yeah.
Yours? But so did mine. Everyone's did.
Yeah.
From time to time, we like to look back at your childhood and find all the suck.
Occasionally, we find some fun in your past as well, so let's find out which way it goes today. Here's our retro review of the beloved Captain Power XT7.
In 1987, a show debuted that was poised to revolutionize the way we watch TV. And it was called
Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future.
When kids found out they could actually interact and shoot at the TV while watching it, it caused hordes of kids to beg their parents to get them the vaunted XT7 fighter craft. Everyone remembers the overly intense commercial that sucked you right into the action.
Captain Power has come to TV, and you can be part of it. What are you doing? Aim the Powerjet XT7, fire invisible beams at the television targets, and score. Or be hit.
The TV show fires fast.
No kidding. Captain Power versus Lord Dread.
I don't believe it.
Believe it, short human. The power of the future is in your hands. Believe it.
Captain Power jet and figure sold separately, batteries not included.
The concept was simple enough. Aim at the orange zones on the enemy ships and soldiers and blast at them. But be careful, because they blast back. You could also train for next week's episode using a series of VHS training tapes. We got them in, and we're going to put them to the test to find out if your childhood sucked.
All right, time to put this analog mashup of television and gaming to the test.
Now, in the hypersensitive gang violence-riddled end of the Reagan era, Captain Power was criticized for its adult storylines and the fact that kids were shooting at the television.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, now, the question is, was it political pressure that caused the show's demise, or was the game tied to the show's rappy?
I think I get the answer right now.
Finding out right now.
You've got your answer right.
Okay, let me explain to you the game.
Oh, the graphics are so intense.
The goal here is to aim and shoot at the orange areas. They're like engines, right?
Yeah.
And you have to avoid getting blasted yourself, which is pretty important.
Can we get a skateboard and a yo-yo so this could be more extreme? Like, this is really, I need some Go-Gurt right now.
Go-Gurt. There's a little cockpit with sensors that fire and get hit by incoming shots. And when you do get hit, the cockpit will blast open and you...
You want to try this thing?
Yes,
because
I want to try.
It's a whole lot of nothing. Oh, you got an altitude warning.
Okay.
Hold on, you want to rerun the tape so you can try it again? I mean, this is like...
I don't think that it's even like...
It does, it really, there's nothing there. Maybe the tracking's off. Let me adjust the VHS.
Should we bash
it's
this
good.
thing?
It's good. Oh, go!
Was it vintage?
Oh, Captain Power! All right, there you have it. I think we put Captain Power to test. And listen, the show, the concept, they were definitely ahead of its time. This thing needed to stay on the drawing board just a little bit longer, though.
Yeah, I just don't see how they thought this would be an immersive, interactive experience with 80s TVs that had dials to change the channel. Look, nothing actually happens when you shoot the screen.
No, it's with a clear conscience that we have to give the PowerJet XT7 a rating of fail. I'm sorry, XT7.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to do it to you. I'm sorry, Captain Power.
Now,
it was a good idea.
Regardless of the game's shortcomings, the show was still pretty cool. And joining us right now on the telephone is Captain Power himself, Mr. Tim Dunnigan.
Yeah.
Nice to have you, Tim.
Hi, Olivia. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're so excited we could find you.
Yeah, Tim.
Thanks. I appreciate you asking me to be on.
Of course. Thanks for coming on. Listen, the show obviously was innovative, and the game attached to this thing was so bad. I mean, do you think the game distracted from the content and maybe had a hand in the show's demise?
Oh, I think it's the total reason for the demise of the show. The show was really ahead of its time, as I think you were saying just a minute ago. The toys themselves, that was the impotence of the show. It's why we were doing the show, and it was really what drove the show. And it was nothing but, you look at video games today, and you realize that back then it really wasn't that bad, but at the time it caused a lot of controversy, and in my opinion, it was the demise of the show, because the show itself, I think, still to this day, was ahead of its time and had great writers and great designers and all kinds of things like that.
And excellent vests, I must say.
And hair style, by the way. Now, Tim, I'm sure fans of the show are wondering what you're up to. So what does the former Captain Power do every day?
I'm a mortgage broker. I own a mortgage company, and I help people get in loans.
So are you blasting the subprime mortgage crisis right now with lasers, or how does...
It's a rough time to be in the business right now.
It is.
But, you struggle on, and been doing it for a long time now, so I have a good database of people.
You know what?
But it's still, it's
spoken tough. Like a true captain, if I may say so myself.
Yes.
Tim, you're an awesome and a very nice guy. Thank you so much for joining us, Tim.
It's a pleasure. Thanks.
Sorry the ship didn't work out as planned.
Sorry I broke it. Hope
He's a nice guy, though, right? Like the nicest. I would buy land from him.
Yeah.
I would get a loan. Thank you, Tim.
We'll give him a call when you need to buy a house. And as Captain Power knows these days, only the rich can afford real estate, but there are some toys out there that the rich...
Exclusive clip of 10,000 BC, and now it's time to prove that we aren't liars. Believe it or not, we're not. Now, you may remember director Roland Emmerich from his documentary picks like Doomsday picks, rather, like Day After Tomorrow or Independence Day. This time, he's gone from our darkest future to our deepest past.
In this clip, you'll see the leader of a mammoth hunting tribe use the creatures to invade and attack an enemy city. Here is 10,000 BC in an AOTS exclusive.
BC opens up on March 7th.
March 7th, everyone. Good. Put it in your BlackBerry. Stick around. We are racing Porsche 911.
Did you just write it in your BlackBerry?
Yeah, right in the BlackBerry. It's a wireless racing wheel made for the PC and PS3 that lets you feel every turn coming up in Gadgetron.
Plus, everyone loves a cat fight, but not when it's an epic fail.
Attack of the Show, one of iTunes' best podcasts of 2007.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's time to review the latest tech in Gadgetron.
All right, if you've always dreamed of having a Porsche,
yes,
but can't afford the high price tag, then the Porsche wheel may just be the thing to tide you over.
Let's face it, you can't afford a Porsche, and you definitely can't race one. Well, thankfully, Fanatec fulfills both fantasies with the Porsche 911 Turbo S racing wheel. Made for the PC and PlayStation 3, this authentic wheel is finished in hand-stitched leather with a real metal Porsche logo inlaid in the center. 3 force feedback motors and an all-wireless setup mean you can pretend to crash a 6-figure sports car for $350.
The race is on!
The race is on. Okay, so let me tell you guys. Last weekend I went out and I did some test driving on the Porsches, right? So I gotta say, like the Porsches, this is also kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But it does.
And very, very improperly placed cup holders.
They don't care about the cup holders in the Porsche.
No,
it's all about performance.
It's about the name.
Olivia. Now this does feel a lot better than most, you know, of the games that have this. You can definitely tell it's not just, you know, cheap plastic. But I gotta ask you, other than like how it feels, I can feel the grooves in here and everything. What sets this apart from like a different kind of racing wheel?
Well, I mean, first of all, you said it's not cheap plastic in your hands. I mean, this is an original reproduction of a Porsche 911 wheel. So it's got the real metal logo on it. It's got hand-stitched leather, full metal pedals with clutch resistance as well. It's got the paddle shifters, 2 gear sticks, one manual and one kind of Tiptronic. But here's the thing about that. The sticks themselves, for everything else feeling so nice and sturdy, the sticks are like these plastic.
Yeah, do the sticks work?
They work, but they almost feel like they shouldn't. It feels like this hollow plastic little clicky thing. And so, well, I mean, now you're racing an auto, but if you threw it in manual, you'd have to shift. And it's just not fun. Like, it doesn't feel clunky or it doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a Porsche.
Okay.
Shop.
No. Okay, now it's only compatible with the PlayStation 3 and the PC, so does the system feel the same with both?
Yeah, it feels the same, and what's nice, it has this built-in LCD that lets you adjust the wheel sensitivity to the amount of force feedback or vibration or calibration that you want, and it's got different lights that light up depending upon what system it's plugged into, which is nice, and you can also save up to 5 setups, so if you want Gran Turismo to feel one way, but you want Sega Rally to feel a different way, you can do that nice and easily.
Now, I'm playing it right now, and the force feedback, okay, I'll tell you.
Is it throwing you around?
It is. Right now, if I hit a groove, it just jerks this around, and but when I hit a wall, nothing.
Yeah,
I don't really feel like I'm taking a crash.
To be fair, that's not necessarily the wheel's fault. Like, the wheel could make you feel that way. That's more the game. But yeah, right out of the box, this thing is ridiculous. Like, I really felt like I was fighting my drunk uncle yet again. It's like you grab it and it just tosses you from side to side.
If I hit a tree, it doesn't really
again,
feel it.
More
but
the game.
It is hard. You have to really concentrate and be good.
Some of the best force feedback we've seen. It's got 3 motors, 1 for the actual wheel feedback, 2 for vibration, so it's very hard. And if you do hit grooves at the road, yes, position 6 of 6. Fantastic.
Thank you.
When you hit the grooves, it does feel like you're getting feedback, and there's nice little touches as well, like the actual dongle that's the receiver that you plug into the PS3 or the PC. It's shaped like a Porsche key fob, so it's nice.
So $150 is what like a normal wheel would cost. So this is $350. You know, I'm playing it. It's cool. It does feel good. It feels lifelike, but
not at that price. Not at that price is it worth it. I mean, we had setup issues out of the box. The pedals and the wheel are wireless, but you still have to plug the thing in. So listen, while it's one of the better gaming, perhaps even the best gaming wheel on the market, it's got to be $200 or less. That's the main drawback here. Are you having fun?
Yeah, can you just...
Remember, folks, for even more of the latest news on computers, games, and tech, subscribe to the AOTS Gadget Prawn podcast, available anytime at g4tv.com/podcast. You're doing it wrong.
You don't play!
Time to top off this Sunday with some sprinkles. How about a cat fight? Huh?
Oh.
Listen, it's very hard for a video with 2 hot chicks in bikinis to be an epic fail. Somehow, this video manages to do just that.
I'm in a celebratory gift for the lady that wins. Cat fight! In this crazy world, I only like 3 things: sex, money, power, and chicks fighting. That's 4. That's 4. Oh no! Cat fight!
No. So much potential, yet so little delivery.
Really? You really think so?
Yeah, well, just think about it. I mean, you got 2 hot chicks desperate and answering Craigslist ads for ghetto music videos, and this is all they could come up with? I mean, that's just sad. Clutch, very sad. Okay. Coming up tomorrow on an all-new attack of the show, JVC has created the world's smallest hard disk camcorder with a 35x optical zoom. We're going to review it in Gadgetron. And Zach, well, he interviews Will Ferrell about his new film, Semi-Pro. I saw you on the red carpet, by the way.
Yeah.
Looking busty.
I had lots
and beautiful.
of boobage at
And he gets hit in the face with his balls.
And next week it's all about Ninja Challenge 2 as our finalists compete at Camp Pendleton for the chance to fly to Japan and compete on the Ninja Warrior Sasuke course. But first, we have to say goodbye to a good friend, our majestic bear. This proud and powerful creature once roamed the wilderness, gathering food for its cubs.
Yes, this bother of no one was then suddenly shot to death by a hunter, then split open, spilling his hot entrails onto the cold earth, and it was then transported to a professional taxidermist who stuffed and mounted it. Then, things got really bad. It came to attack at the show. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching and enjoying and all that.
Did you like that honey on your face?
No.
Goodbye, Mr. Bear.
We love you, Bear.
Oh, look at his suit. Wait, Glenn, that is pretty.
He's so